Hi everyone! So I know it's been a while. I literally had 100 subscribers, but then it went down one. So I'm like, well, whatever. So I am researching like metaphysics, because obviously there's like a science behind like metaphysics and like behind like manifesting or whatever. I'm like researching it and like I'm recording what I find pretty much. So I know I sound like I'm nerding out, and I really am. I'm nerding out today. So, because I had a weird coincidence, and I wanted to go kind of in depth as to my thoughts, or as to what my thoughts were on that specific situation. So, you know, when it comes to intuition, we have like an intuitive voice inside us that says, oh, this person thinks this thing. So I was at work at a nursing home, and there was this girl who I worked with, super sweet girl, and we were in the break room together, and I was looking at the vending machine, and then I had a voice in my head ask me if I wanted a drink from the vending machine, and then it said, I'll get you a drink. And then after that voice appeared in my head as a thought, she proceeds to say, do you want a drink from the vending machine, Scarlett? And I'm like, sure, because I just had a feeling, an intuitive feeling, that would happen. And my thoughts on that kind of situation with the voice inside of your head is that is a form of telepathic communication between two like mammalian brains, kind of like a dolphin or something, how they have that. I don't know if it's like telepathy as a dolphin, I don't know, but I think that we all have this ability, since we all have like little mini brains. Like some of us have big brains, some of us have small brains, but I think that we all have, like, I don't know, this ability, because we're all, I don't know, if you look at like an embryo of a gecko and then an embryo of like a human, it looks kind of similar. It's kind of like the same thing as to like the way our intuition is, I guess. I think that we're telepathically communicating, and obviously that must be the case, because prior to her asking that, I had a voice in my head asking me if I wanted a drink, and then she proceeds to ask me if I wanted a drink in real life. So I was like, obviously I knew that was going to happen, because we must have been communicating. That's obviously what it was, because obviously I wouldn't have known unless there would have been some form of communicative thing going on behind that. So that's my thoughts on that. Let me know in the comments what you think, because to me it makes a lot of sense. You know, like, I don't know, how else could you possibly explain that other than we were obviously communicating in some way, shape, or form via brain waves before that happened, you know, via emotions or whatever. It was thoughts. Like I had a voice in my head asking me questions, like if I wanted a drink, and then she asked me if I wanted a drink. I was like, yeah, sure. So she bought me a drink, and that was super sweet. But that's just the kind of thing that I mean when it comes to like telepathic communication. I know I sound like I'm a nut, but I'm not, because I'm sure you've had experiences with that. I'm sure we'll all have weird experiences like that. And if you look at it from a scientific perspective, not a spiritual, intuitive perspective, you'll understand that there is an explanation to these things that happen, obviously. Everything can be explained with science, and I think in this case it was telepathy. So that's the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!